Hello and welcome to the second of my SMMT test day videos. This time it's the clinical yet deadly Audi TT RS.
Ryan Little.
So I'm in the Audi TT RS and yeah, this is a pretty good place to be. Now obviously I can't really, oh Jesus, that was only 44 miles per hour. Can't really test it to its maximum around here. So although this is a kind of private road, I am still governed by some speed limits in all honesty. But it should be good to get a good impression nonetheless. Now I love the TT RS purely because the current generation is essentially a baby R8. The performance isn't a million miles away. Okay, the top speed is a bit slower of course, but in the real world I really don't think you need to buy an R8. I think this is sufficient enough. Right, so what mode have I got it in? I've got it in dynamic. Good. Open up the valves. Oh, I think I might just close the valves actually. There we go, sport, engine sound, standard, sport, there we go. Oh, right. Jesus, there's grips. Right, hard on the brakes. Now, because it's got quattro all-wheel drive system, as you can imagine, it grips like a mother, yeah, it grips. And it also goes as well, my word. This car is savage. GT86 was trying to overtake me. Yeah, dream on, mate. That car's good for drifting, but this is a proper sports car. I'm now chasing down an Aston Martin. Oh, that Aston Martin sounds good. Better. Oh, does it sound better than this? Oh, it's difficult to say, but Astons do make really nice sounding V12. Anyway, enough about the Aston. Onto the Audi. So it's got a 2.5 litre engine with 5-cylinder, which is turbocharged. You're looking at 400 PS, which in terms of horsepower is around 390 thereabouts. Don't quote me for the exact figure right here, right now. You'll hit 62 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds. Yes, 3.7 seconds, and a top speed of 155 miles per hour, and it's got 418 Newton meters of torque. So yeah, it's not a slouch. Of course, it's mated to Audi's quattro four-wheel drive system, and as you can imagine, it's pretty grippy. It's mated to a 7-speed auto gearbox. Now, I normally prefer manuals, but in a car like this, I'm happy to use flappy paddles. Now, I've not been able to test the car properly yet, but so far, I'm quite impressed. I've got it in dynamic mode, so the ride is a bit bouncy, as you would expect. That's why I'm sort of here, there, and everywhere a little bit. Right, splits it here. Whew. Jesus, it picks up speed like you just wouldn't believe. I don't know what speed I started at, but I soon hit 72 miles per hour without even realising. So if I had this kind of car, I think I'd lose my licence pretty quickly, if I'm honest. The changes with the paddle are really nice and quick. They're nice and slick, which is exactly what you need in a car like this. Into fourth, and then drop it down to third as we go around here. Whoa, a bit bumpy. Whoa. It's like a roller coaster. It's like a mad, bonkers German roller coaster. Steering wheel's got Alcantara on it. It feels really nice. It's got a flat bottom, which I'm always a fan of. Just makes the car feel more sporty, but in truth it's kind of difficult to make this car feel even sportier. You've got the big bucket seats which are trimmed in leather, really nice. You've got the flat bottom steering wheel, you've got carbon fibre on the centre console. Pop it to third, there we go. And it definitely feels driver focused. It's got the Audi's virtual cockpit, which I'm a big fan of. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Right, around we go once more. straight here. Whoa, this really pins you back. Oh, it brakes hard. Oh, scrubbing off quite a lot of speed. This is definitely the grippiest car I've driven so far today, and there's quite a few grippy cars here. The weather definitely helps. It's a lovely hot day, so the tarmac is nice and sticky. But obviously, obviously if it was wet, you've got the four-wheel drive system as well, as a pretty good backup to keep you out of trouble. Some German reinforcements. My stomach's doing somersaults. And to think this car starts from about £52,000 thereabouts, I think it's an absolute bargain. And you're probably thinking, wait, £52,000 bargain? But if you think of how this compares to an R8, and in terms of the performance you're getting, the R8 is around twice the price, give or take. I'd quite happily compromise, well, if you can call it a compromise, I'd happily compromise with a TT RS if I couldn't afford an Audi R8. But would I have this instead of an M4? That is a very tricky question, and one that I don't want to answer now, because they're both very good cars. The M4 is more practical, of course. You can actually fit people at the back, whereas this has got back seats, but let's face it, who's realistically going to be able to use them? So this one, M4. Can't I have both? It's not a bad two-car garage. M4 and TT RS. But sadly, once again, it's been a short drive. My time is over. And like the Bath 124 that I drove earlier, I don't want to give this back. I really don't. This is savage. It's got a fantastic engine note, it drives well, the grip is unbelievable. You get a sense that it'll keep gripping until the tyres fly off. But it's a fantastic, fantastic car. And it's a car that I've wanted to drive ever since it was unveiled, and to have the chance it's been fantastic. It's been really, really special, and hopefully I get a chance to drive it again, or maybe to have a longer drive with it, so I can actually do a more thorough review for you guys and for myself, because yeah, this car is pretty amazing indeed. But yeah, like I say, quite a quick drive. Need to hand the car back, there's people waiting for it. As you can imagine, this car hasn't stood still for too long today, because as soon as it gets parked up, someone else jumps in it and away they go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe for many more car obsession videos to come.